If you've ever looked in the mirror and noticed that your teeth seem to be getting longer, or if you feel a sharp, agonizing zing every time you touch a cold spoon to your gum line, you are probably dealing with receding gums. Most people are told by their dental professionals that once that pink tissue pulls back, it is gone for good. They tell you that your only options are expensive deep cleanings. Even worse, a surgical procedure where they literally harvest skin from the roof of your mouth to patch the gaps. But what if there was a traditional, biologically backed secret that could halt that retreat and actually help your tissue bounce back? I'm talking about a specific, potent oil that has been used for thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine, but is only now being understood by modern molecular biology for its ability to pull pathogens out of deep pockets and stimulate cellular repair. Today, we are breaking down exactly which oil this is, the specific science of why it works, and a 2-minute daily ritual that can change the health of your smile forever. If you are tired of being told that your mouth is a one-way street toward decline, stay tuned, because we are about to flip the script on oral health. To understand why this specific oil is a game changer, we first have to understand the invisible war happening in your mouth. Your gums don't just recede because they feel like it. They are retreating from an environment that has become toxic. Imagine your gums are like a defensive wall. On the other side of that wall are millions of bacteria. Some are friendly, but others are like microscopic demolition crews. They produce acidic waste and enzymes that dissolve the collagen fibers holding your gums to your teeth. When the inflammation becomes chronic, your body actually pulls the gums back to try and get away from the infection. It's a survival mechanism. The problem is that standard toothbrushes and watery mouthwashes can't reach the pockets where these demolition crews hide. This is where the physics of oil comes into play. The oil we are talking about today is high-quality cold-pressed black seed oil, often reinforced with a base of organic coconut oil. Why black seed oil? This substance, also known as kalonji or Nigella sativa, contains a compound called thymoquinone. Thymoquinone is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial agents on the planet. When you use this in your mouth, you aren't just cleaning. You are performing a biological extraction. Because the cell walls of harmful bacteria are made of fatty lipids, they are naturally attracted to the oil. When you swish this oil through your teeth, it acts like a high-powered magnet, prying the bacteria out of the deep crevices that a toothbrush could never reach. But it goes much deeper than just cleaning. The real secret to regrowing or rejuvenating receding gums lies in circulation and collagen. The gum tissue needs a massive amount of blood flow to stay healthy. But because the capillaries in your gums are so tiny, they are easily blocked by inflammation. When you perform the oil-pulling ritual with black seed oil, the mechanical action of swishing for 10 to 15 minutes creates a localized pumping effect. This draws fresh, oxygenated blood into the gingival tissue. Think of it like a massage for your cells. This blood delivers the vitamins and minerals your body needs to rebuild the extracellular matrix, the scaffolding that makes up your gums. Let's talk about the coconut foundation. While black seed oil is the active medication, organic coconut oil is the perfect delivery vehicle. Coconut oil is rich in lauric acid. When lauric acid interacts with your saliva, it creates a soapy substance called sodium laureth, which has a double action effect. It breaks down the biofilm, that sticky film of plaque that protects bacteria, and it leaves behind a protective coating that prevents new bacteria from sticking to your teeth for hours. By using these two oils together, you are creating an environment where your gums finally feel safe enough to stop retreating and start reattaching. Now I know what some of you are thinking. If this is so effective, why hasn't my dentist mentioned it? The reality of modern dentistry is that it is often focused on hardware rather than biology. Dentists are trained to fix the physical structure of the teeth. They are excellent at filling holes and moving teeth with braces. But gum health is a biological systemic issue. It's about nutrition, pH levels, and the microbiome. Oil pulling doesn't fit into the surgical model that most clinics are built around. But for those who have tried it, the results speak for themselves. I've seen people go back for their 6-month checkup, only to have their hygienist ask, "What on earth have you been doing? Your pockets have shrunk by 3 millimeters. To get these results, you have to do it correctly. You don't just put oil in your mouth and spit it out. This is a ritual. The best time to do it is first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach, before you even drink water. This is when the bacterial load in your mouth is at its highest, what we often call morning breath. You take 1 tablespoon of your oil blend, and you start swishing. The key is to pull the oil through your teeth. You should feel your cheek muscles working. The oil will turn from a clear liquid into a thin, milky white substance. This is the sign that the oil has emulsified and is saturated with the toxins and pathogens it has pulled from your gums. Crucially, you must never swallow this oil. You are re-ingesting all the bacteria and waste products you just spent 15 minutes extracting. When you are done, spit it into a trash can. Don't spit it in the sink, as the coconut oil can harden and clog your pipes. Immediately after spitting, rinse your mouth with warm salt water. This provides a final alkaline shock to any remaining bacteria and helps to soothe the tissues. If you do this every single morning, you are giving your gums a 20-minute spa treatment of detoxification and nutrient delivery. But if we want to talk about fast results, we have to look at the nutritional support that goes along with the oil. You can't build a house without bricks and mortar, even if you have the best construction crew. To support gum rejuvenation, you need high levels of vitamin C and vitamin K2. Vitamin C is the primary building block of collagen. Your gums become weak and friable, meaning they bleed easily. Vitamin K2 is the architect that ensures calcium stays in your jawbone and doesn't sit in your soft tissues. When your jawbone is strong and dense, it provides a stable ledge for your gums to sit on. If the bone underneath is dissolving, the gums have nowhere to go but down. There is also the pH secret. Most people's mouths are far too acidic. We drink coffee, we eat grains, and we consume processed sugars. Bacteria thrive in acid. In fact, an acidic mouth is like a greenhouse for the organisms that cause recession. Black seed oil helps to neutralize the pH, but you can amplify this by adding a tiny drop of peppermint essential oil to your pulling blend. Not only does it make the experience more pleasant, but peppermint oil is a natural vasodilator, meaning it opens up those tiny blood vessels even further, accelerating the healing process. Let's dive into the microbiome aspect. We've been raised to believe that killing 99% of germs is a good thing, but your mouth is a delicate ecosystem. When you use harsh, alcohol-based mouthwashes, you are nuking the entire forest. You eliminate the bad bacteria, but you also eliminate the probiotic bacteria that produce protective enzymes. This leaves your gums vulnerable. Oil pulling is a selective cleaner. It removes the harmful fatty membrane pathogens, while leaving the beneficial flora largely intact. It's a surgical strike versus a carpet bomb. Over time, this allows your mouth to develop a natural immunity to recession. One of the most amazing things about using black seed oil specifically is its effect on oxidative stress. Your gums are constantly under attack from free radicals, unstable molecules that damage your DNA and break down tissue. Thymoquinone in black seed oil is a radical scavenger. It literally mops up these damaging molecules before they can harm your gum cells. This cellular protection is what allows for the fast part of the process. When you stop the damage, your body's natural repair mechanisms can finally catch up. I've had many listeners ask me about sensitivity. If your gums have already receded, your dentin, the sensitive part of the tooth root, is exposed. This is why cold water hurts. The traditional answer is sensitivity toothpaste, which basically just plugs the tubules in your teeth with chemicals to numb the nerves. Oil pulling with black seed oil works differently. It helps to remineralize the exposed root area. By bringing minerals from your saliva into contact with the root surface in a lipid environment, it helps to create a natural hard barrier. Many people find that their sensitivity vanishes within the first week of starting this oil ritual. But let's talk about the trap most people fall into. They do oil pulling for 3 days, don't see their gums move up by an inch, and they give up. Biology doesn't work that way. Think about how long it took for your gums to recede. It likely took years of subtle inflammation and neglect. You are trying to reverse years of damage. You will see initial wins quickly. Your gums will stop bleeding. Your breath will improve and the redness will turn to a healthy, pale pink. But the actual regrowth or reattachment of the tissue is a slow, steady climb. It requires consistency. It's like going to the gym. You don't get muscles in a weekend. You get them through a year of showing up every day. Another factor that people rarely discuss is nighttime mouth breathing. If you wake up with a dry mouth, your oil-pulling progress will be cut in half. Saliva is your body's natural healing serum. If your mouth is dry all night, Your gums are being desiccated, essentially turned into jerky. This makes them brittle and prone to recession. The Japanese secret to complement oil pulling is mouth taping. By using a small piece of surgical tape to ensure you breathe through your nose at night, this creates the ultimate recovery chamber for your mouth while you sleep. Let's look at the mechanical trauma aspect. If you are oil pulling every morning, but then you go and scrub your teeth with a medium bristle brush, like you're trying to clean a grout line, you are doing more damage than good. The oil softens the plaque, making it incredibly easy to remove. You should switch to an ultra-soft toothbrush. In many high-end dental circles in Tokyo, they use tapered bristles that are as soft as a makeup brush. You aren't scrubbing, you are sweeping. The oil has already done the heavy lifting by pulling the toxins out of the tissue. Your brush is just there to tidy up. One of the hidden benefits of this black seed oil routine is its effect on your internal health. There is a massive connection between gum health and heart health. The same bacteria that cause gum recession have been found in the arterial plaque of people with heart issues. By trapping these bacteria in the oil and spitting them out, you are literally reducing the pathogenic load on your entire body. You might find that your energy levels improve, your brain fog clears up, and your systemic inflammation goes down. Your mouth is the gateway to your body. When you heal the gateway, you protect the temple. Let's talk about the quality. Not all black seed oil is created equal. If you buy a cheap clear bottle off a supermarket shelf, it has likely been exposed to light and heat, which neutralizes the thymoquinone. You want cold-pressed, virgin, organic black seed oil in a dark glass bottle. The oil should have a slightly spicy, pungent aroma. That kick you feel, that is the medicine. If it tastes like nothing, it is doing nothing. The same goes for coconut oil. It must be unrefined and virgin to keep the enzymes intact. Now imagine the compound effect over 90 days. In the first month, the inflammation disappears. Your gums feel tight and firm. In the second month, the pockets begin to tighten. Food no longer gets stuck between your teeth and gums like it used to. By the third month, the attachment loss begins to stabilize. And in many cases, you start to see the interdental papilla, those little triangles of gum between your teeth, looking fuller and more robust. This isn't a miracle. It's just the result of giving the body the environment it needs to thrive. But there is a level 2 to this method for those who want the absolute fastest results. It involves localized application. Before you go to bed, after you've brushed and flossed gently, you take a single drop of pure black seed oil on your finger and massage it directly into the most receded areas of your gums. Don't rinse it off. Let it sit there all night. This provides a sustained release of thymoquinone directly into the recession zone. It's like a targeted serum for your smile. This nighttime soak combined with the morning pull is the most powerful 1-2 punch in natural oral care. We also have to address the bone connection. Your gums are like a tablecloth on a table. If you shorten the legs of the tablecloth will hang lower. The legs of the table are your alveolar bone. Chronic gum issues usually lead to bone loss. To regrow gums, you must stop the bone loss. This is why the oil pulling is so vital. It stops the bacteria that are eating the bone. But you must also feed the bone. Silica and magnesium ensures that the scaffolding is strong enough to support the new tissue growth. Think about the psychology of this. When your gums are receding, you feel old. You feel like your body is failing you. This creates a state of stress, and stress releases cortisol, meaning it breaks things down. High cortisol levels actually interfere with collagen production. You are switching your body from a stress state to a repair state. This placebo of action is actually backed by real hormonal shifts. When you feel proactive, your body becomes more regenerative. The black seed and coconut method is essentially a biological reset button. We live in a world of highly processed oral care. We use synthetic dyes, artificial sweeteners, and foaming agents like SLS in our toothpaste that actually irritate the gums. By going back to these elemental oils, you are giving your mouth a break from the chemical onslaught. You are letting the ancestral wisdom of these plants do what they've done for eons. In ancient texts, black seed was said to be a cure for everything but death itself. While that might be a bit of poetic hyperbole, when it comes to the living tissue of your gums, it is as close to a miracle as nature provides. So let's break down your action plan for tomorrow morning. Step 1. Buy the right oils. Dark glass, cold-pressed black seed oil, and virgin coconut oil. Step 2. Mix them. I recommend a ratio of 1 part black seed oil to 4 parts coconut oil. Step 3. Commit to the 15-minute pull. Do it while you check your emails, while you shower, or while you prepare your breakfast. Step 4. Spit in the trash. Rinse with salt water, and brush with an ultra-soft brush. Step 5. Look in the mirror, and know that you are no longer a victim of recession. You are an active regenerator. Remember, the goal isn't just not losing anymore. The goal is gaining back what was lost. The goal is a smile that is as strong and healthy at 80 as it was at 20. It's possible, it's scientifically grounded, and it's now in your hands. You don't need $1,000 surgery to start the process. You need a $20 bottle of oil and the discipline to spend 15 minutes a day on yourself. I've seen this work for people who were told they needed $5,000 worth of gum grafting. I've seen it work for elderly people who thought losing their teeth was just a part of aging. It works because it respects the basic laws of biology. It removes the interference, the bacteria and toxins, and provides the stimulus, the circulation and nutrients. When those two things happen, the human body is capable of incredible things. As you start this journey, document it. Take a high-quality photo of your recession areas today. Don't look at it every day. You won't see the change any more than you see a plant growing. But look at it again in 30 days. Look at the color of the tissue. Look at the texture. Healthy gums should have a stippled look, like the skin of an orange. If your gums are smooth and shiny, they are edematous or swollen with fluid. As you oil pull, you'll see that orange peel texture return. That is the sign of a tight collagen matrix. One final secret strategy: the green tea rinse. Green tea is loaded with catechins, antioxidants, that specifically inhibit the collagenase enzymes that eat your gums. After you've finished your oil pull and saltwater rinse, have a cup of high-quality organic green tea. Let it bathe your gums. This provides a triple layer of protection. The oil pulls, the salt neutralizes, and the tea inhibits. This is the professional level of the protocol. You have the power to change your oral destiny. You don't have to accept the inevitability of recession. Your body is a dynamic system, not a static object. It is constantly breaking down and rebuilding itself. Every cell in your gums is replaced every few weeks. If you change the conditions during that replacement cycle, you change the quality of the new tissue. You are literally building a better mouth one swish at a time. Imagine the freedom of not worrying about your next dental appointment. Imagine the confidence of a full, healthy smile. Imagine the money you will save over a lifetime. It all leads back to that 1 tablespoon of oil. It's simple, it's ancestral, and it's effective. The fast results come from furious consistency. Don't skip a day. Make it the anchor of your morning routine. As we conclude this deep dive, take a moment to realize that your health is your most valuable asset. Your teeth are the only part of your skeleton that is visible to the world. They deserve more than a 30-second scrub. Give them the 15-minute oil treatment. Give them the black seed secret. Your gums are waiting for the support they need to grow back strong. It's time to stop the retreat and start the recovery. You have the instructions now. You have the secrets that are usually kept behind the surgical wall. Use them with consistency and patience. The body is a marvel of engineering. It wants to heal. It wants to be in a state of homeostasis. Your gums are no different. They didn't fail you. They simply responded to an unfavorable environment. You changed the outcome. This is the essence of regenerative oral health. It's about moving from being reactive to being proactive. Your gums are ready for a comeback. Treat every swish of oil and every massage of the gums as an investment in your future self. Those minutes are the down payment on a lifetime of dental stability. You've got the knowledge, you've got the tools, and you've got the internal blueprint for success. Now, all that's left is the action. Go and start your biological reset today. Your teeth will stay in your head where they belong. Your sensitivity will fade into a memory, and your smile will reflect the vibrant health that is happening on the inside. You are your own best dentist when it comes to the daily care of your tissue. The secrets are out. The path is clear. The regrowth journey begins with your very next tablespoon of oil. Keep your EA balanced, your minerals high, and your mindset positive. Your gums have the intelligence to repair themselves. They've just been waiting for you to give them the chance. Let's make it happen. Stay consistent, stay curious, and most importantly, stay oil pulling. The smile of your dreams is just a few months away. You've got this, and your gums are going to thank you for it every single day for the rest of your life. Drive that biological machine of yours with care, and it will take you wherever you want to go. See you at your next healthy checkup.